Welcome to What's the Deal with Sam? Starring Sam Lilly. Join Sam as he discusses a wide variety of topics.
Batman.
Now let's start the show.
Thank you. What's the deal with the new Zelda game? It's like, when's it gonna come out already? I mean, that was talked about, 2-3 years ago at E3? And they kind of had some footage of it and stuff, right? And like, oh, this game's probably going to come out soon then, because they got all this stuff done on it. It's going to be awesome, and have that come out on the Wii U. Awesome. And then, it's like, the next E3 came along, and we just kind of pretended like that didn't exist, didn't we, Nintendo? And that kind of brought up my suspicions of, okay, either it's very close to being done, and they don't want to spoil anything before it comes out, or it's got pushed back. There's just a lot of work to be done, and they don't want to show what the crappy state of it is nowhere near done. They're going to push it back and try to release it along with their next console, kind of like they did with Twilight Princess. And the funny thing about this is that I just like a couple weeks ago I made a Twitter again, and I was like, oh, I just did it to connect Miitomo and all that other shit to get free stuff. So I made one of those accounts and went on there, and Nintendo was one of the ones I followed. And just yesterday I went back on there because my Nintendo was tingling, and I was just doing some other crap on there, connecting with my YouTube, and thought, oh, I'll experiment with some shit with this and make it easier for Miitomo shit. And I saw the post by Nintendo, the official Nintendo Twitter. So that shit's real official. And they said that the new Zelda game will be released simultaneously in 2017 on both the Wii U and the NX. And on one hand, it's like, great, finally it's fucking coming out. On the other hand, it's too fucking late, man. It's too fucking late. I mean, for the Wii U anyway. I thought it was going to be something special for the Wii U. Kind of, designed around the whole mechanics of the Wii U. I thought that was sort of the point. I mean, they sort of tried to do some of that with Mario stuff, but not really. Super Mario Maker was the closest they got with that. But, they had Mario stuff on there. They had Mario Kart. They had Super Smash Bros. They even had a fucking Star Fox game on there. And it seems like Zelda would be a big one to put on there, but then they put out, Wind Waker HD when it started. They put out Hyrule Warriors as a fucking spin-off. And then what Twilight Princess HD, great. All shit, like Wind Waker, I guess, because I don't know if they ever even put GameCube games onto the eShop or not. I don't have a Wii U, I haven't looked into that. So it's like, I don't know, maybe, and like, I don't know, but I've already covered all that shit before. The thing is, at least it's coming out on there. It's going to be probably like the whole GameCube and Wii situation with Twilight Princess, where it's like, the Wii version has a couple things that the GameCube version doesn't have. Which one you're going to prefer, it depends. They're slightly different. And it's like, I don't know, it's like it didn't really necessarily help the GameCube to have that game come out on the ass end of it. Just like this game is not going to really help the Wii U coming out on the ass end of it. And I feel like they're shutting down the Wii U kind of early, and I guess it feels that way because they started it kind of late. And the thing that's really kind of bothersome, I guess, is just the idea that, what the fuck is the NX? Maybe they released more news on that, and I just don't know about it. But, I don't know what the fuck the NX even is. Maybe they're going to talk more about that at E3. But what the fuck is it, And how is that going to make this game better or different than the Wii U version? And if they're going to have two separate versions, does that mean that it's not going to be backwards compatible? Maybe? I don't know. The implications just seem kind of shitty. And while it's nice to have it launch the NX, it's not really all that great to have it, for the Wii U. That's the only new Zelda game that's going to come out on the Wii U, and it's going to be ported over to the NX as well, and it's probably going to have better features on the NX because it's a newer system. It's most likely going to be somehow more sophisticated, somehow more powerful, somehow better in some way, at least hopefully there's some kind of improvement over the Wii U, and then, why not just get the better version anyway? It's kind of that deal, unless you just don't want to get the NX. And I think it's at least nice that Wii U owners are going to get that. They are going to finally get the fucking Zelda game they've been promised for fucking how many years now, and they've been waiting for, that they expected since the beginning. Because you just can't do a Nintendo console without a new fucking Zelda game on it. You just can't, okay? You had 2 remakes, and you had a fucking spin-off. These do not count towards this new, true Zelda game. Fuck. So, I guess that does bring up a lot more questions than necessarily it does answers, but at least it does answer the question that, when is the game coming out? 2017. It is coming out on the Wii U. We're going to get it. But, god damn it, Nintendo. This is too little too late. That's fucking frustrating. They're already kind of cutting support. They're stopping the production, and I can't imagine they're going to support the Wii U too much fucking longer after this. And especially if they start having poor sales of the NX, which they might since it's so fucking early on, that, maybe they're going to pull this other bullshit and decide, let's just cut off support for the fucking 3DS. Let's cut off the support for the fucking Wii U. I mean, 3DS is doing fine. They don't necessarily need to do that. But Wii U, they'll be like, fuck it, cut it. Make it so people have to upgrade to the next thing so that, people will want to upgrade. Kind of like when they prematurely cut off the whole online stuff for the Wii and the DS. Yeah, I'm kind of worried that shit's going to happen. So, who knows? Who knows if Mario Maker is still going to work on your NX? There's a lot of potential still there. I'd hate to see that just go under because there's no more fucking online stuff for it all of a sudden. I don't know. It's just... It seems like it's too little, it's too late, and it's just a bad feelings are happening with this news. I feel like I want to trust Nintendo. I want to trust you, but god damn it, you've been jerking me around. I'm really worried you're gonna fuck me over. Okay? And I don't even have a Wii U. I don't know why. I shouldn't even care. I shouldn't even fucking care. But whatever. Fucking, it's coming out. Maybe it'll get cheaper then. Maybe the fucking Wii U will get cheaper and I can get it on there. And I don't fucking know, man. It's just, at least it's happening. And if there's anything at all that we can take away from this, as a positive, as a true positive fact, is that I do in fact have Nintendo. So write that down in your notebook or something. What's the deal with the new Zelda game? Too little too late, Nintendo. Too little too late. But I still want to play it, so please still put it out, because I like Zelda games. I like Zelda games.
What's the deal with Sam? What's the deal?